Hi, this is Ernie. I'm that guy who had $6 in his checking account to now having millions of dollars. For those who are looking for this particular key phrase, how to make money without a job, let me show you how it's done. This is what I do every Monday morning, spending about 30 minutes, and you'll be surprised how much money I can make. And what do you need to do? You actually have to just learn this particular technique. And you'll be able to generate hundreds or thousands, or in my case, tens of thousands of dollars every week, spending 30 minutes Monday morning, 30 minutes Friday afternoon. So let's just begin so that you'll be able to see what I do. This is LABU. Let's look at 24 strike prices. And I'm going to sell put options for 1 week. This one actually looks very promising. Actually, let's do this. 207. Yep. And what we're going to do is we are going to sell 10 contracts. $1.40 is the average, as you can see here. That means, as you can see on the bottom, you're going to get about $1,400. And this trade has settled or executed. That's today. I saw LABU at $10 for $1.40, and I ended up getting close to $1,400. This is Serve Robotics, up 7%. I've been accumulating a lot of this, and it's trading at about $16. So we need to change the setting to 16. So which is going to give me about $16, 14 put. So I'm going to go for 14. And I'm going to do 10 contracts. Mid price is 20. That means I'm going to make $200. As you can see, a lot of my puts have expired or cover calls have expired. Or some are assigned, my LABU. And 10 shares, 20 cents commission, and I ended up getting $196. This is TMF. This is the 3X bond fund. I think the interest rate cut is coming next week or week after when there's FOMC meeting. 1% is a little too close, so I'm going to go for this, which is going to give me, what, 7.5% a week. So let's go for that. So I have about $236,000 in cash in this particular account. So I'm going to do 300 contracts. 300 contracts is that? Let me do the math. No, 30 contracts. Oops. So at 31 cents, it's going to give me about $930. Serve, you just saw it. Now you see TMF, 30 contracts, 31 cents, ended up getting $920. And this one is for TNA. TNA is now trading about 35, so $42 gives 46 cents to 64. So this is quite attractive. So I'm going to, going the other way. I actually need to sell calls. So about $47. Almost made a mistake of sold puts. So as you can tell from above that I have 5,153 shares. So I could sell 51 contracts at 55 cents is the midpoint. Then this is going to give me about $2,800. And on another account, I'm going to sell, LABU is about 207, so I'm going to sell 96 call puts. And I'm going to do another 10 contracts, as you can see here. And midpoint is $1.20. So I'm going to be able to get about $1,200 on this. And as you can see, some of them expired. 10 contracts, $1.20, and I ended up getting that. As you can see, I've just done 5 selling 5 options. And you see on the bottom that I made $6,500. This is how you make money. Just to be transparent, I'm showing you my account, how much money I'm making using Charles Schwab platform, and you just saw me spending less than 4 or 5 minutes and make close to $6,500. If you do this every single week, I mean, this is weekly and I have a lot more to do, we're talking $6,500. That's $1,300 2 weeks. No, $13,000 2 weeks, or $26,000 for the whole month. Yes, that's the type of money you can make if you learn how to sell options. But not everybody will know how to do this. That's why I created a video where there's a playlist called Leveraging Options that you keep going, looking at it, watch it, learn how to do it so that you'll be able to get there. But not everybody has that kind of money. This is why you need to start learning to invest and start building capital. Why? Because once you start building capital, you'll be able to get 1% return every week. Yeah, if you have $1,000, 1% is $10. It might not be worth it. But once you get to $5,000, that's $50 a week or $200 a month. That might be sufficient enough. But if you get to $10,000, now we're talking about $400 a week. So if you, as soon as you start building more capital, you use the approach that I've just shared, and you'll be able to make money, sometimes more money than your salary, that you might be able to retire and never have to go to work. But not everybody has that kind of money. That's why I always recommend this book, so that you can learn to invest, save as much as possible, so that you be able to do what I do and make money, not from your job, but sitting in front of a computer, 30 minutes Monday morning, 30 minutes Friday afternoon, and it could completely change your life. But to start, you do this. Learn how to save and invest $50,000 to $5,000. And once you get to $5,000, I'm going to show you in many, many other videos how you do exactly what I just did. Ever since November 12th, that's when I started my TikTok account, I've shown you every single week that this can be done. Also, selling options might not be your thing, but if you just continuously invest, and part of your money, like small part of your money, invest in those things like that I invest, you'd be amazed by the type of return you're going to get. Let me just show you an example of something that I bought last Monday and how much it's worth. And I'm sharing my actual screen. CCCX is a SPAC that's going to go public soon through a merger. And I only bought 1,000 shares in this particular account. It's up another $10. And how much did I buy it for? $15.43. So I'm actually up 61%, made $9,500 in 1 week. I actually have this in a lot of my other accounts and many, many more shares. This is another type of money that you can make if you are not learning how to sell options either. So don't wait another day. Learn to invest, and let your money work hard for you so that you'll be able to make even more money, whether you have a job or you don't have one. Again, thanks for watching. I know this might be confusing, so leave me comments and I'll respond to you within 24 hours. And don't forget to like, repost, and actually do this with your friends so that you'll be able to generate ideas and share ideas and making sure that you're not making most common mistakes that a lot of investors are making. And I promise you, you're going to go towards 6-figure wealth to 7-figure wealth and eventually to 8-figure wealth if you do this diligently. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you guys soon.